everybody. By cover today's video, we're gonna cover the Russian debt default, so-called debt default, which is not really, as I can tell, because they have the money. It's just that they don't have the payment processing network to pass it through, and how we're gonna look at how Bitcoin can help in that situation, and how this can be a very pivotal moment for Bitcoin to shine. Um, and we're gonna go look at other um, data about Bitcoin as well. Right, we have the hash rate still holding. Right, so we're gonna look at that later. I'm gonna show you get that later, and then we have the rainbow chart, and I'm gonna leave you with a video at the end to show what's going on with Bitcoin mining, especially with flare gas, Bitcoin mining. It's an area that I'm very interested in. I'm very passionate about this right now, and also we're gonna look at the 10-year yield. Okay, and I come in this channel, I bring like the real talk. Okay, there's no BS here. All those guru on YouTube, they are basically the fiat excrement, right? They just follow the herd, right? They just was like whatever the trend is, whatever everybody is talking about, they're just talking about it. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Like they are talking about like investing. They probably don't have anything in the stock market. They don't have any stock. And some of them talking about crypto, they don't have any crypto. So they basically don't know what they're talking about. They don't have skin in the game. And they are just making videos simply to get you buy nonsense and sell you promotions, sell you um like a bunch of scams, right? So this is basically what they're doing. They just want you to be subscribed so they can have this, monetize your attention, just for their own gain. So in this channel, I create this as I just want to bring the truth, right? If I spend a few days, you see me not making videos, that simply mean I'm not, I don't see anything valuable to throw out there. So I throw something out there when I feel like it's valuable, right? So that's why I don't make video every day, so I don't want to throw drunks out there. So if this is something that sounds related to you and you want to subscribe to this, you can, subscribe. If you already subscribe, you don't like this, you can always unsubscribe. Right? So let's go. First, let's go look at this propaganda over here, which is basically Russia slides into historic debt default as payment period expires. Okay, well, okay. Well, usually when I look at those headline, I already know this is just fake news, because like regardless whatever comes out of the mainstream media is all fake. So one thing I do, I just look at like look the opposite sides and what's the truth is, right? So I'm not gonna take anything serious. I know they're gonna go through this, right? So first of all, they already say it in this, the propaganda say it themselves, right? They always say that they have the money. It's just like they don't have the payment processing, you know, to pay that money. So okay, now, what is the problem? Right? Is it really a default? I don't think so. Well, you can say, well, technically it's a default, but like if they have the money, I don't consider that as a default. I would say, look at the U.S. 10-year yield. Okay, I would consider this more of a default than Russia, because like this is really struggling. I'm troubling to understand what's going on here. Look at this. Right, this is a 10-year yield, like like since August, right, last year, it keep going up, going up. What does that mean? That basically mean money are leaving, right? They are losing trust. They don't think it's worth putting money in the um, the U.S. Like government. They just distrusting the system. Right, money is leaving. So like I get it. People are saying, okay, well, you have this all news about Russia defaulting. Yeah, I get it. They may have it, they may not have it, but it's not just Russia, right? It's like, oh, look at this, and don't look here, right? Don't look here, look there. But the problem is, we all know that, like a few days ago, okay, the the 10-year yield was like a bang bang bang. It was, like you saw all those like massive move up to the 10-year yield, right? Why? Because money was leaving. And when you saw that, you look at this, all those line going, going down, was because they was buying back this, the 10 year, the money, the treasury, right, to put put fake money into the system to show everybody that the system is good, like everything is trusted, need to be trusted. But no, it's all fake money we injecting into the system, right? So you have a Ponzi scheme. In order for that to keep, itself alive, you need much more money to be injected into the system so the Ponzi scheme can keep going. As soon as this money is leaving, right, the system collapse. So right now they just try to keep it alive, and it's going up right now, right? So it's starting to go up again. So it's a very like a clown world, and none of those like very few, like very few, maybe like 0.01% of those YouTubers, right, who understand this, right? Most of all of them don't understand this. They don't understand this. They just follow the herd, right? So, and they really have to talk about like economy and stock market and crypto and all, Bitcoin, right? So they don't understand this. Like, they understand that Bitcoin is a uh like safeguard, right? It's a part of the system that's there to rescue, right, the people from the bad system. When the system collapses, let's all hope that Bitcoin is there to to pick up the pieces, right? So basically, now let's say you see the Russian like slide into historic, um, you know into this. So what they can do, they can say, hey, we now they can just take the money and buy Bitcoin with it, right? So they can, obviously they can take the money, just convert it into Bitcoin, and then buy and then send the payment to the people, right? So they just accept Bitcoin, right? And post on a Bitcoin address, and they just take the Bitcoin and then convert it into whatever the currency they have. Bitcoin is a liquid like all over the world, right? It's a very simple and easy solution for Russia, right? So if I would say, hey, if I would give them advice, I would say, hey, you should just convert whatever the money you have, just convert it into Bitcoin, and then you send it. Like 2 to 10 minutes confirmation, right? So 2 to 10 minutes you have like and finite confirmation, right? So there's no IOUs, there are no like paper, gold paper, there's no certificate, no BS, right? You have finite uh, transaction finality and everything. So really, this is the moment for Bitcoin to shine. Like, this is the moment we all was waiting for, because there's nothing else out there that can do what Bitcoin does, right? There's no counterparty risk. There's nobody to trust, right? There's nobody to have like to put a gun on your head, right? So it's all just based on like if you agree, you just opt in. You want to send that to this person. If the person want to receive it, hey, this is what they want to do. I just send you an address, right? And you just send it to them. So yeah, that's a very easy problem to solve. I think they're gonna figure it out. Let's move on to Bitcoin. So and also, let's go look at the price, right? Because most people don't really understand. They may think, okay, well, there's not enough liquidity. How Bitcoin, like how are you gonna send that over the Bitcoin network? Well, you look at the Bitcoin network, it's about like almost $400 billion, like in market cap. Okay, this is the market cap for Bitcoin. Let me show you that over there. Okay, this is about $400 billion. Let's say 398 $1 billion as market cap, right? So, well, you convert like how much, 100 million, right? Like it's not much, right, for Bitcoin. Like you just convert that into Bitcoin, and then you just wrap it around and you send it over to the person, to the addresses, right? It's simple, like and problem solved. But what the funny thing is, what because people are so stupid, they don't get it. They don't get that they are just being distracted. Say, hey, don't look at here, don't look here, look at there, right? Look at them. Don't look at that. Don't look at us. Look at them, right? So they are defaulting. Now you should bring the money to us because we are more trustworthy. You see what I mean? It's like so crazy to me. And people gonna get, people gonna get trapped in that, right? And people don't get it. So, anyways, I just wanted to throw this out there. It's so funny to me. So, by the way, I'm not for Russia. I'm not for US. I'm not for any of those nonsense. I think it's all like BS. But it's just like when you step away and you look at the sand, you look at the scene, what's going on. You're like, okay, it's all like a game, right? So really, it's like I'm just observing. Look at this over here. This is just the hash rate again. Keep going up. We're just having some consolidation, and then we're gonna keep going up, back up again. Even if we drop to 20, 50%, Bitcoin will always, human greed will always kick in, and Bitcoin will always have miners wanting to make money. So yeah, now I'm gonna leave you guys with this video, okay? So that I promise to show you guys. So
Proof of work has the nice property that it can be relayed through untrusted middlemen. We don't have to worry about a chain of custody of communication. It doesn't matter who tells you a longest chain. The proof of work speaks for itself. Satoshi Nakamoto.
alright guys, I hope you enjoy. So I'll see you again. If you like, just like this and share. You can comment. Let me know, do you think Russia can really use Bitcoin for its transactions? And what do you think? Is it the moment for Bitcoin to shine? I think the moment for Bitcoin to shine was since like its invention. Right. So I was not like I didn't know Bitcoin at back then. But the moment for Bitcoin to shine was also when US really basically sanctioned Russia and then just seized our money. That was the moment again. And then now again, it's another moment like for Bitcoin to shine. To me, Bitcoin every day is a day for Bitcoin to shine. So it really will depend on your understanding of this network. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again.